Hello, today we are going to be drawing a cute peppermint hot cocoa. I'm going to be using my Sharpie. You can use whatever you have available to you, but let's go ahead and jump right into this. We want to start pretty much at the center of our paper, and we're actually going to start with the candy cane. So I'm going to draw a line that kind of comes up at a diagonal. All right, so it's going to come up just like this, and then it's going to start to curve. It's going to come back down, and then it's almost kind of going to loop back into itself here. Okay, and then from here I can go ahead and just have this small little curved line just like that. And then I'm going to go back up and around and kind of follow that same curve that I just created. So we'll come up, and I'm just following that same curve and coming back down. Okay, and then this one I can actually make just a little bit longer, right about there. And then I'm also going to draw this little squiggly line, kind of looks like this, so that way my candy cane looks like it's going to be dipping into the hot cocoa. And if this is going too fast at all, again, just you can pause the video or you can rewind and go at your own speed. But from here, we're going to go ahead and make a circle that comes out from our candy cane over here on the left side. So I'm going to start over here and come out. It's going to come down, loop around, and then connect right back to my candy cane. And I went a little bit on the inside, but that's okay. So we'll do the same thing. On the other side, we're going to come out, but this time I'm going to stop right about halfway. So I'm going to follow this curve, and then I'm going to kind of stop right about there. And I'll do that same thing on the other side. So I'll start right here from my candy cane, come out, I'm going to follow that same curve, it's going to come down, and then kind of stop right about there. So we can also draw the line of our hot cocoa. So to do that, we're going to actually start from inside the circle over here, and then we're just going to create a line that connects to our candy cane right about there, and we'll do that same thing on the other side. So this time, we'll start from our candy cane and follow this same curve, but it's going to connect right about over here. All right, and then another thing that we can do in our hot cocoa here is add some marshmallows kind of floating in our hot cocoa. And so to do that, we can draw a little oval like this, and then we want a line that comes out from both ends. So one over here, and we'll draw one over here as well. And then we can draw this little squiggly line to show that that marshmallow is floating in the hot cocoa. And then we can go ahead and draw another one right over here. So we'll do a little oval, just like that. We'll make a line come out from both ends. So one on this end and one on this end. And then we can do a little squiggly line like this to show that it's floating in our hot cocoa. So now let's go ahead and start to finish up our cup. We're going to start with these lines that were created. So I'll start on this one over here, and I'm going to make a straight line all the way down, and then it's going to kind of curve in at the end. So we'll come straight down and then just start to curve it in at the end there. I'm going to do that same thing on the other side. I'm going to start on this line, make a straight line coming down, and then towards the bottom, we're going to start to curve it in. All right, and then to connect these two lines, I'm going to go ahead and turn my paper kind of to the side here. Okay, and then I'm going to start on this line, and we're going to then make a curve until it connects right over to the other side. And now our mug needs to have a little handle on it. So to do that, we're going to draw this little backwards C shape. It's going to come out, and then it's going to curve down, and then it's going to curve back in. All right, and then we're going to do this again, but this time we're going to start from a little bit higher up on our mug. So we'll come out, it's going to curve down, and then curve back in and connect to our cup. All right, and then the last thing we could do here is add a little cute, funny face. So I'm going to start with two eyes. I'll draw a circle right over here on the left, and then I'm going to draw another circle on the right, about the same size. And then I can go ahead and draw another circle on the inside of each of these, but this time I'm going to start kind of up in the upper corners of these eyes. All right, so now I'm going to do another one over here. I'm going to start in the upper corner, one right there, and then I can make a small circle in the bottom corner of each eye. So I'm going to come right here, make a small little circle like that, and I'll come right over here, make a small little circle just like this. All right, and then we can go ahead and color this in. So now we have both of our eyes, and now we can draw a cute little smile. So to do this, we're going to make a curved line that goes in between the eyes, comes up just like this. And then I'm going to draw another one that kind of dips down low and then comes back up just like that. All right, and then we can also give it a little tongue here. So we're going to make this little hill, right? Almost looks like a little hill inside here, and then we can put a little line coming down like that to show that it's the tongue. All right, so there we go. We have our peppermint hot cocoa all drawn, and the last thing we have to do is color this in. Normally, I would start a time lapse right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I color in this candy cane, just in case you wanna do it the same way that I do. So I'm going to use a red marker, my red Sharpie here, but again, you can use whatever you have. And to color this in, I'm going to go ahead and kind of start right over here, and I'm going to make a curved line that connects right about there, okay? And then I'm going to draw another one right down below. It's going to curve up like this, and then I'm going to color this whole thing in, right? Just like that. All right, but candy canes, they have different widths of the little red lines that are in them. So then I'm going to draw one over here. And again, it's going to kind of curve up just like that. All right, and then I'm also going to make one right down below that kind of comes from here. And so now I'm going to follow the same pattern all the way up. So now we have our candy cane all colored in. I'm going to color the rest of this and start a little time lapse here, and you can check it out when it's all done at the end. All right, so here it is, our peppermint hot cocoa. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.